Good afternoon, world. It is coming to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Sorry, guys, I overslept again. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? It's 2 o'clock. Coming at 2 o'clock, and you're going to get a long video and another short video today, probably again. Again, because I told you, every time I make my first video, it takes like 80 minutes, 86 minutes, 70 minutes, 60 minutes, an hour to upload. So by the time I upload this video, it'll be like almost 4 o'clock, and then usually the video gets uploaded around probably 5:30, 5:45. And by the time I watch it, it's like 7:30, 7:40, and before you know it, I have to go to the store and get my beer, and it's almost at 9:40. I have to take my shower, and I have to get my beer and my smokes around like 9:40. See what I'm saying here? Hence why this video will be a long video. My next video will probably be another hour and 50-minute video. Hope you guys enjoyed my last video. Yes, yeah, I was sick, man. You talking, you bashing your wife like that. Yeah, man. VJ really, really pisses me off. Today, again, when I slept, she's crying right now as I sleep. This woman is crazy, man. She's a critic, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes when I sleep, obviously, and I pass out, you know what I'm saying? And I wake up, and when I wake up, I still hear her crying. I'm like, this woman's crazy, man. Even while I'm passed out asleep, she cries to me. She's crazy, man. A crazy woman. I don't know what's wrong with this woman, man. She really pisses me off, man. The only thing I can do is just ignore her. But I told you it's very annoying when I sleep and I hear the background noise of VJ fucking constantly crying. It's annoying, and she annoys my sleep, obviously. And so, Ivan, how you sleep? The best way for me to sleep is I just ignore her, and then eventually I pass out, obviously. But sometimes I can't sleep because she keeps crying. It's really annoying. She disturbs my sleep. You see what I'm saying? Hence why I'm gonna keep saying this. VJ is a selfish, manipulative woman, man. She says she loves me. She cries heavy tears. And what do you do? What do you do? So this is your supposed actions. This is your supposed love. You say you love me and you keep hooking up with men and taking off your clothes and fucking them. So it begs the question: do you really love me or not? I do love you, Ivan, but I love taking you for granted. I love sex, and you'll never know. Yes, because VJ is a crazy. It's very manipulative to do that. To cry and tell your husband that you love him, and then constantly go behind his back and bang men is very manipulative, and it's an evil thing to do. You see what I'm saying? Whereas Ivan O'Mara, you know what I'm saying? His actions show. Yeah, Ivan doesn't go out bang woman. No, I don't go out bang woman. You know what I'm saying? He just gets beer and smokes and watches stuff on YouTube. Watch games on YouTube. Watch movie shows on YouTube. Yes, I don't go around banging women. Yeah, because that's how you know I actually care about my wife. Whereas Victoria Justice doesn't care about me. She doesn't care about me. Yeah, her actions show that she doesn't care about me. She only cares about herself. You see what I'm saying? She only cares about herself. She obviously cares about me. Like when I die, she's gonna cry and all stuff. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, VJ only cares about herself. She knows I have to die to save her. You know what I'm saying? After what I went through in my life, and she still fucks me behind my back. And with Ivan, you're gonna be a porn star too. Yeah, I'm not gonna be as stupid as you though, man. I'm not gonna be as stupid as you, whereby I let all these women take advantage of me, just and do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna let all these women take a piece of me. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that I have a fucking wife, because I'm not like you, man. Whereas you let these men in Hollywood get the best of you, knowing that you had a husband. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm paying for it, obviously. Yeah, but Ivan, you'll never know. Yeah, I'll never know. But you look at the mess that you got yourself in. Now you have all these what? You have all these memories of what having intimacy with all these men and them taking a piece of your heart, man. When you know you have a fucking husband. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That's why VJ really pisses me off. She's really, really annoying. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna bash her in this video. I think I've done enough bashing my wife. My wife really, really gets under my skin, man. She really, really pisses me off, man. I don't know what's wrong with this woman, man. I'm sorry. Everyone around the world sees hell. They don't cry when they sleep. They sleep just fine. You know, yeah, it's annoying when you guys see hell, obviously, but you guys all sleep fine. Yeah, we all sleep. I mean, yeah, VJ can't sleep. VJ chooses to be crazy. She just cries all night long because she once saw the light. That's why. VJ is the only one who knows what it's like to see the light. That's why she's a crazy woman. She's desperate, man. VJ is so desperate. Don't hate me, VJ. VJ is so desperate to be saved. Hence why she cries all night long. That way she knows how serious. That way I can know how serious the situation is. Yeah, I need to let you know how serious this is. I hate seeing hell. Seeing hell drives me nuts. I hate seeing hell. Hell pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? It makes her angry, obviously, and what? And that's why VJ cries. She knows she got duped. She knows the doors are locked on her in Hollywood. She knows they're never gonna let VJ be a billionaire. Doors are locked on VJ, man. They're never gonna let VJ be a billionaire. Never. They're never gonna let VJ be a billionaire. It's not gonna happen. They're never gonna let VJ be worth 100, 200, 300 million. No. The gatekeepers are crazy. They don't want VJ being rich like that. You see what I'm saying? They're so crazy they don't even want VJ being worth like $100 million. Because they hate me and VJ that much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep saying this. The gatekeepers also envy our wealth. They envy me and VJ's relationship. They envy our beauty. They envy our nature. They also envy our wealth. They don't want us being rich like them. Billionaires or even worth 100 or even worth $500 million. They don't want us being worth that kind of money. Because the gatekeepers are crazy people. And I guarantee you if I sold out, the gatekeepers would give me like, I don't know, like less than 1%. They'd probably give me like, I don't know, $50 million or something like that on my book sales, the gatekeepers. If I sold out, they would take all my money and they would laugh it off. Oh my God, we duped Ivan. We're saved. He has a garbage wife. He has to share. His relationship's destroyed. We see his glory every day. He doesn't get the glowing beauty. He doesn't get the full-grown beard. He ages like all of us. He's garbage like all of us. We see him every night when we dream, hence we can talk about him. Same time, we have control over their finances. Yes, because you guys want your full cake. You're crazy people, man. You want your full cake completely. Hence why I'm not selling, because I know selling is a trap. I know if I sold out, they would dupe me just like they dupe VJ. And my keys would be useless. There's a reason why God gave me these fucking stupid keys, man. That way I don't have to sell to any of these gatekeepers. I can open my own door. Yeah, that's why God gave me these stupid keys. So I'm going to tell them, look, why the hell would I sell to you when I have my own keys? Like, what's the point? Why would I sell to you when I have my own keys? I can make my own money. I don't need to sell to you. That's why God gave me the keys. You think you're going to dupe me and have me sell and have me come here with these wasted keys? I can't. If I sold out me and VJ coming with the keys was pointless. Me and VJ came here with the keys. Oh, we can open our own door. But VJ is stupid. She just lets everyone get the best of her. I don't care if I have the keys. I'm gonna fucking sell out and be in Hollywood. And I don't care if I see Ivan. I'll let this Mr. X guy touch me. And now when you're infected, you cry to me because you see how. You see what I'm saying? Well, it's your fault, man. Yeah, the world set the whole thing up for you being infected. But at the end of the day, you made your choice to sell out. You made your choice. Same time, the Step families are smart. They knocked me out with that rock, and they went after VJ when she was very young. When VJ was still maturing. VJ didn't know. When VJ was 6, 7, she didn't really know about what? That if another man touches her, she'd be infected. I guarantee VJ didn't know. She probably didn't know. I didn't know. I was immature. You know what I'm saying? But now I opened her eyes. Oh, it finally all makes sense now. Why? See, hell, yes, the world made sure you got infected. They made sure you got crossed off, obviously. That way you could, when those dogs come after you, you'll take Ivan for granted. Yeah, the one way VJ will take Ivan for granted is if she sees hell. She will constantly fuck men and take Ivan for granted and let them get the best of her. In Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? So VJ cries to me every night because she's hell when it's her fault. You're the one who chose to sell out, and now you're crying to me because what? You know you got duped and I'm your last fucking hope, and you're desperate, obviously. She's desperate to be saved. VJ's dream is to see the light with Ivan. See the light. You know what I'm saying? And what? And see Ivan when she has sex with him. She wants to be queen with him, obviously. And she wants to be a movie star with Ivan. That's VJ's dream. She doesn't want to be in Hollywood. No, man. She wants to get out of Hollywood. Obviously VJ wants to get out of Hollywood. VJ wants, Ivan, I want to get out of Hollywood so bad. Yes, as I told you, I want nothing to do with Hollywood. Hollywood is whack, man. It's a wacky place. The place is whack, you know what I'm saying? As I told you, in Hollywood, you constantly have to do things to make your money, man. That's why I don't want to be in Hollywood. Hollywood's not for me. The only thing cool about Hollywood, you get the Comic-Con, you get, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood Reporter, you get all that stuff, the red carpet, but like, it's a wacky place, man. You have to constantly do things to make your money. When you're in a relationship, that's why I don't want to be in Hollywood, man. It's not for me. It's not for me. As VJ is a dirty slave in Hollywood too, and that's why I don't want to be a dirty slave in Hollywood. I want to be free. That's why I'm not selling. And why would I be in Hollywood and work for all these companies like Warner Bros., Universal, Paramount, and Disney when I can easily start my own company with the millions I make off my book? easily start my own company with the billions that I make off my book. Someone's coming. I might shut the camera off here. Yeah. Yeah. Why would I start my own company when I can easily? Why would I go to Hollywood when I can easily what? Start my own film studio with the money that I make. If I make 12, 11, 13, 14 billion dollars, 15, 16 million dollars, I can easily start my own SkySource company with the money that I made. And I can fund Zanus myself for more money than even what Hollywood could afford. Hollywood only put probably 200 million towards Zanus. Was I'm gonna put $1 billion towards Zanus, $980 million towards Zanus. You know what I'm saying? Why would I fucking sell out in Hollywood when I can easily start my own company bigger than even the Hollywood companies? I can fund my movies from money, man. Build my own film studio. Take $100 million of my own money. Build my own film studio. Buy my nice property of land near the ocean. Beautiful property. Go play that game. Go watch the game Gran Turismo, guys, for like first 2 minutes. You'll see these buildings. Watch a good 2 minutes of the game, and you'll see these buildings whenever they on the menu and all stuff. You see these nice buildings. Think of a property like that I'm gonna own for my company. I'm gonna have beautiful. You guys can see what I'm saying. I'm gonna have nice buildings like that for my film studio. A nice property of land. Yeah, that's why VJ is Christ, because she knows VJ knows. Yeah, Ivan has the easy way out. He doesn't have to die. He can just live his life on his own. Yeah, she knows if I do that, she'll see hell forever, and she'll never see her husband, because you guys are crazy. You think you have control of a relationship when you don't. Obviously, you do not. Just because you separate, you may trap me with a choice. You may separate me and VJ for 30 years. That doesn't mean you have control of a relationship. You don't. You just think you do. That's why once I pay his fee, I'm taking my wife and I'm peacing out with her after this. And you're left behind. You're not saved. Yeah. You think you have control of a relationship all because you're envy when you don't. She's not your wife and I'm not your husband. You just think you do because you're crazy psychopaths. You're a mess that me and VJ made. Just because you make me pay to be with her doesn't mean you have control of a relationship. You don't. Once I am king and I see my wife, I'm taking my wife and I'm peacing out and you're left behind. You're not saved. Yeah, man. You do not have, like you saying, you do not have control of a relationship world. You just think you do because you're crazy psychopaths. You can separate me and her for 30 years. It doesn't mean you have control over my relationship. You don't. She's not your wife. I'm not your husband. Hence why, whatever, you got your bullshit sex. And now when I'm king, wants to be with me, well, you're left behind. You're not saved. And me and you're going to live that life and you're going to be left behind. You're not going to be saved. We keep saying that. As I don't play around with death. I know death is a joke to you guys. I don't play around with death. The day I'm gonna die, I'm gonna weep in tears, cry heavy tears. It's a perfect thought knowing you're gonna be unconscious. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm God and I'm God's son, I'll wake up 1 minute later, 1 second later, and once I get over with, you got your bullshit sex, you got your mess, and now I'm gonna lose my personality, Lulu. You get the best story told. I'm gonna experience that crazy buzz, some of that buzz in Elmer, and when I get that check, I know that nice $14.8 billion check. I'm going to go to Dinty's, get my meal, my nice burger and fries, my nice what? Nice pitcher. Give the waiter a nice $200 tip. Give the waiter a nice $200, $250 tip. And I will take off to the Shadow Card Chase, stay there for 10 days, stay in a nice suite there, enjoy myself for 10 days, and I will make plans to see VJ in Los Angeles after the 10 days are up. Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, hence why what? I'm gonna keep saying this. Hence why VJ has a sabotage career. The gatekeepers don't want VJ being rich like them. They won't even allow VJ to be worth $100 million because they're that crazy. The gatekeepers hate VJ that much. They can't stand the fact that of VJ living a rich life. They can't stand it. It pisses them off. Yeah, it really pisses me off because they envy her beauty, obviously. It pisses me off that this fucking hot ass VJ, goddess VJ, is gonna be worth $100 million, be rich. I don't even want her being worth $100 million. Have her be worth like $5 million. Have her have some money, but don't have her be fucking filthy rich, like worth 100, 200, $300 million, or even worth $1 billion. So you have control over her money. You still won't even let her be a billionaire, or let her be worth at least $400 million. Because the gatekeepers are crazy people, man. So you make, I don't know, your 1% of all the money made around the world. You're tens of billions every year. God knows the gatekeepers are making probably tens of billions every year of the money coming in around the world. You're worth, I don't know, a trillion, trillion five. You have, I don't know, $700 billion in the bank. And you can't, even when VJ sells, you take all her money, you won't even let her be worth like $300 or $100 million. The gatekeepers are crazy people, man. They're fucking crazy people. They're so crazy they're so crazy they're willing to even have me work minimum wage for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? That's how crazy they are. They're willing to have me work minimum wage for the rest of my life. Minimum wage, man. So while you're making your tens of billions every year, you're willing to have me work minimum wage and make $600, $700 every 2 weeks, $500 every 2 weeks, while you make your tens of billions every year, man. Because they envy me a lot. Yeah, I can't stand Ivan if he pisses me off. I'm envious of his beauty, his nature. I don't want Ivan to be fucking living that rich life like us. Keep him poor. That's why they always get angry at me when I don't save my money. Because the reason I know now why they get angry with me when I don't save my money. Because this was their plan. Okay, if we can get Ivan to save, we know Ivan can't go anywhere at minimum wage. Hence why for him to be able to survive, we need to have him save some of his money. If Ivan saves 20 grand, 10 grand, 15 grand, 30 grand, he'll have enough money to get an apartment for a couple years, and hopefully with the minimum wage he makes every 2 weeks, with the money that he's saving and the money he makes off minimum wage, he can hopefully survive and do pretty good for himself. And he makes his shitty $600 every 2 weeks, and he survives. We keep him poor while we make our tens of billions every year worldwide. Yeah, they're fucking crazy people, man. That's why God gave me these keys, because I knew that the Steph families are beyond reprobate. They're reprobate people, obviously. I gave them over to the reprobate minds. The fact that you have all this money and you're willing to hide your wealth and yell at me for being a failure in life, at the same time you lock the doors on me and keep me poor, that's how you know the gatekeepers are reprobate. You know I'm God, you act like I'm not God, you pray to Jesus. The gatekeepers are obviously reprobate people. I gave them over to the reprobate minds. Like it says in the Bible, right? Yes, I gave the gatekeepers over to the reprobate minds. My stepmother goes to church. She watches all these big Christian preachers. You know what I'm saying? I make that final announcement. She forces me to have sex with her. Yes, I gave the stepfamilies over to the reprobate minds because they're blind and they're reprobate people. They're blinded by their envy of me and VJ's relationship. That's why they're doing all this evil to me and VJ. See what I'm saying? Telling me to delete my videos, my YouTube videos. At the same time, behind the scenes, you're excited to watch it. Yeah, I won't connect your SIM card if you don't delete your videos. And when I delete them, you're all of a sudden angry because they're fucking crazy people, man. They're crazy fucking people. They're reprobate people. And that's why what? I gave them over to, Ivan, the gatekeepers are reprobate. Yeah, the gatekeepers are reprobate. I washed my hands on the families. They're reprobate people, obviously. As you want to keep VJ worth under $10 million when she sold out. So you have nothing to worry about. You control her money. You still won't even let her be a billionaire or let her be worth $300 million because they're crazy people, man. Yeah, man, they're crazy people. The gatekeepers, they're fucking crazy people, man. That's why God gave me my own keys because Ivan, the gatekeepers are gonna see you in VJ's future and they're gonna be consumed with their envy. They're going to become reprobate and they're gonna lock all the doors on you and VJ. They're gonna keep you poor, working minimum wage, and they're gonna yell at you, tell you to do something good with your life. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna cause mess in your life. They're gonna hide their wealth from you for 3 decades. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're gonna have VJ be worth under $10 million. Because I guarantee you VJ is not even worth $10 million. She's probably worth like a couple $1 million. $2-3 million she's worth. VJ. Because if VJ was worth $10 million, she would have been able to afford that condo. That condo that she visited in New York when she said dreams, that was probably like a $4 or $5 million condo. Around there. And VJ said dreams, she couldn't afford it. Okay, the fact that VJ can't afford it, she's not worth $10 million. She's probably worth like, I don't know, maybe $2 million, something like that. She's not that, like, she has money, but she's a survivor, man. She's a survivor. She's not as rich as she should be. You see what I'm saying, her? VJ is a survivor in Hollywood. Because if you're a B-list actor in Hollywood, you're pretty much a survivor in Hollywood, right? You have money, but you don't have like the tens of millions like the A-list actors. You're surviving. You're surviving for a Hollywood actor if you're a B-list actor in Hollywood, pretty much, right? You're surviving. You're doing pretty. You have enough money. You're doing pretty good, but you're not as rich as the A-list actors. Well, no, if you're a B-list actor, you're not a survivor. But Victoria Justice is a survivor because she has to bang guys to put food on the table. You know what I'm saying? Victoria Justice is a fucking survivor in Hollywood. And the B-list actors are pretty much survivors too in Hollywood. Because they're only making like $400, $500, $700 a year doing a television show. Right? You know what I'm saying? They have enough, they're doing pretty good for themselves, but they're not as rich as the A-list actors. You see what I'm saying here? Yeah. Yeah, VJ is a survivor, man. She's not what? She has money. She has money. The difference between me and VJ has money. She can go on vacation. She can do stuff with her money. She can go to events. She can do stuff with her money, but she's not as rich as she should be. She's a survivor. She only has, I don't know, 900,000, a million, million five in the bank. You see what I'm saying, her? She's not as rich as she should be. Because the gatekeepers are crazy. They don't want her being rich like that, like them. So her stepmother, they're all part of it. They don't want me, VJ, being what? They don't want VJ being rich like them. You see what I'm saying? Hence why God gave me these keys, and hence why what? God was protect my journey. I wrote my own fantasy novel, The Last Hope for Xanas. I own the rights to this book. They don't own the rights to my book. No, I own the rights to my book. They somehow think, because the gatekeepers are crazy, they think my money's their money. No, it's not your money. You did not create this universe. It is not your money. I have my own keys. I don't have to sell to you. Xanax is my money. It's not your money. Just like you won't let me touch your money, you're not touching my money. Xanax is my money. It's not your money. And you may think it's your money because you own the finances in the world. I own the universe. I am bigger than you. I'm the one who created this fucking world for you to make your money. Xanax is not your money. It is my money. I'm going to be bold. And you guys will all be shocked. Holy shit, Ivan is bold standing up to the gatekeepers. No one in this world would ever fuck with the gatekeepers. Gatekeepers are fucking powerful. They own all the finances around the world. They own the courts, the cops. Yeah, man, the gatekeepers own the courts. They own the cops. They're fucking powerful. Pay off judges, pay off cops. They're powerful people, obviously. What? Yeah, hence why I came here with my own keys, because I knew the gatekeepers gate. The gatekeepers are so powerful, Ivan, you have to come here with your own keys. And because I have the keys, I'm more powerful than them because I have the fucking keys. My mind's like a hacking Wi-Fi machine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the door's open 24/7. I upload something and you guys read it and instantly you guys know, and it's you pay for buy my book. Yeah, it's power, man. Ivan has the fucking keys. He's even more powerful than the gatekeepers. Yeah, I'm more powerful than the gatekeepers. I have the keys. I have the fucking keys, man. That's why God came here. That's why I came here with my own keys. You know what I'm saying? I carry my own keys because the gatekeepers. Yeah, Ivan, the gatekeepers are so powerful. I'm gonna make it easy for you. I'm gonna give you the keys. You can make your easy billions. All you have to do is write your book. You make your easy billions. Yeah. All you have to do, even if they lock all those, Ivan, all you have to do is just write your own book, and you can make your easy billions. You know what I'm saying? Even though your channel sabotaged, if you upload your video, everyone around the world is still watching. So even while the doors are completely locked on me on my YouTube channel, the whole world is tuning in. Yeah, because I have the keys. I'm powerful, man. Now, Ivan's too powerful, man. He has the fucking keys. Yeah, I have the keys. God gave me the keys. Even though I hate these keys, God gave me these keys for a reason. That way I can open my own door. See what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hence why their true nature will come out when I make that final announcement. Sorry, when they sit me upstairs. So after I go over my editing my book, and I don't know, I get it copyright. My book's already copyrighted. I wrote it, but I might have to get it like officially copyrighted with the government, whatever it is. My book is not ready to be released on Lulu. And sometime, I don't know, early 2024, they're going to sit me upstairs. I'm making a prediction. 2024 will be the year they sit me upstairs. And their true nature will come out, obviously. Ivan, will you be? I'm going to be a bit excited and at the same time a bit scared. Because I know they're going to trap, you guys are going to trap me with sugar and death, obviously. I also know after this, I'm going to be king. That's when I pay the fee, I'm going to be excited. At the same time, I'm also going to be very stressed out. Because I know I have to suffer death. For my wife, obviously. for her to see me. Because if I don't die, Victoria Justice, the annoying crying will never stop. And VJ will constantly annoy me every night, man, and cry her every tears. Because VJ is a crazy, manipulative woman. You see what I'm saying? Her? That's why what? Yeah. Obviously. Obviously, you see what I'm saying? Her? Yeah, the Steph families know I wrote the best fantasy novel ever. They know that, obviously. Yeah, I even wrote a book better than even Jared Tolkien's Lord of the Rings with no help. I wrote it with no help, obviously. It was all these guys had editors help them out. I wrote it all on my own. Yeah, my youngest brother is editing my book, but he's only adding my grammar and my sentence structures and some word choices, some sentence choices, and that's it. It's still my book. He didn't change. He didn't change anything pretty much. It's just my DNA on a page, obviously. So I wrote Xanax all on my own with no help, man. No one helping me, and I wrote a masterpiece. Whereas J.R. Tolkien and all these authors like J.K. Rowling, they all had help. The editors edited their books, obviously, because when you traditionally publish, the editors edit your book. The editors obviously help them out with some of the book, obviously. You see what I'm saying? Whereas I wrote Xanax all on my own. That's why there are all these authors. I'm sidetracking. That's why all these authors are all going to be shocked. I even wrote this all on his own with no help. You know what I'm saying? Yet he wrote a book better than our book, and yet we had help from the editors, and our Ivan's book is even better than our book. Yeah. All these smart editors in the publishing business, obviously, who edit all these people's books. Ivan wrote a book on his own. He wrote a better book than all those fancy authors' books. Yes. That's why you guys are going to be shocked. You guys are going to be shocked, man. Yeah, but going back to Steph Family, the reason why the Steph Family changed was short because they know my book is a $1 billion story. They know it's a book better than J.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. They know it's going to have, this book is going to have crazy buzz, man. They know it's going to sell, I don't know, 1 billion copies, 800 million, 1 billion copies. They know I have the keys. They know I'm a son of God. Yeah, we know Ivan's a son of God. That's why everyone will buy his book. We know he has the keys. He can open his own door, which is financial control and billions for him and his wife. And they know I wrote a masterpiece, a story worth billions. Yeah, we know this book's gonna have crazy, crazy buzz, man. Worldwide crazy buzz, even crazier than Harry Potter. Remember that crazy buzz you had for Harry Potter at the dawn of the 21st century? I remember the Harry Potter buzz when I was in grade 3. You know what I'm saying? I remember in the year 2000, everyone in school, they were reading Harry Potter and all that stuff. Harry Potter had that crazy buzz. Yeah, man. And the movie got released a year later in 2001. I never saw any of the Harry Potter movies on theaters, but I saw like the first 5 Harry Potter movies. I saw Harry Potter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't see the 6th one. I didn't see the 2 parts of the 7th one. When I'm king, I'm gonna buy the Harry Potter series. I'm gonna get the nice 4K Blu-ray special edition. I wanna binge all the Harry Potter movies too. Me and VJ can have, that's part of my bucket list. I can watch it with VJ and in a private IMAX here. We binge all of Harry Potter, Harry Potter 1, Harry Potter 2. Yeah, holy shit, these movies came out like 30 years ago. Yeah, man, it's crazy how time flies by in them, son. Yeah, yeah, man. That's why they know I'm gonna make. I don't know. They know, yeah. If Ivan sells his 800 million copies, he's gonna make his what? He's gonna make his like $14 billion. Yeah, 13.5, $14 billion. If Ivan sells his billion copies, he's gonna make his like 15, 16 billion copies. 15 billion $15 in royalties. They know I'm gonna make my 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 billion dollars in royalties. They think that money's theirs. They want that money, obviously, because they're greedy pigs, man. They're greedy fucking sharks. So you're already making, I don't know, tens of billions every year off the money made around the world. You know what I'm saying? You're making, I don't know, your 1%, your 0.5% of all the money made around the world. You know what I'm saying? And you kept me poor for 30 years, and all of a sudden, when I had a plan of making money for myself, you think you want to take my money. You want to take my $16 million when you the amount of money I'm making on my book is nothing compared to how much you're making off the money made, off the trillions made around the world. You're making your tens of billions every year. Yeah, we are, Ivan, but we're fucking greedy. We don't want you making that money. We don't want you being rich like us. We don't want you being billionaires like us. We don't want you having that control. We don't want you guys being movie stars. We want you to do shitty, you know what I'm saying, sabotage independent movies in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Even if we let you do big movies in Hollywood, we want to take all your money, Ivan. We want you to make your I don't know, you're 15 million, you're 300 million for the profits. Well, we take all the billions off your movie dollars, and we don't want you having. They don't want me and Vijay having control in the box office for the movies. Yeah, we don't want Ivan taking that 60% of the box office for all his movies. We want him. We want to take. We want to take them. We want to have control in the box office. Yes, they know. They know. I want us. They know. Yeah, we don't want Ivan to start his big film studio, Skyscraper's company, which will be better than all the Hollywood companies like Warner Bros., Universal, Disney, Paramount, and all of them. You see what I'm saying? Here? We don't want Ivan starting that big film studio, Skyscraper's company, which will be bigger. They know, yeah, well, Ivan has the keys. He can fund his movies for more money. Yes, I can fund my movie for $980 million for Zanus, which Hollywood can't afford. If Hollywood turned my Zanus movie into a movie, my Zanus book into a movie, they'd probably put like 100, 150, 200 million towards the movie, and the movie won't be as good. It'd be a pretty good movie, even if the movie was PG-13. I'm not saying Zanus would be a terrible movie as PG-13. No, if Zanus was PG-13, it'd still be a good movie, but it would undermine the story. It would undermine Tactius' agony, and I can't see it beating Lord of the Rings if it's PG-13. It'd be pretty close, but Lord of the Rings would beat out Zanus if Zanus was PG-13, guaranteed. If you put 100 million towards Zanus, and you have Airtop be a PG-13 wolf and the movie's PG, it'd be a good movie, but it won't be as good as Zanus. It won't be as good as Lord of the Rings. I can't see it being Lord of the Rings, obviously. If you put 980 million towards it, you have Unheard of world building towards the horror, the action sequences, and the world building better than average because the world looks natural. And you have Ivan acting in the movie, and you have Airtop and them be devils, the movie will be better than Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings. Guaranteed. Obviously. It'll be close. I'm not going to say my Zanus is going to blow Lord of the Rings out of water. No. It'll be close, obviously, but Zanus will beat out Lord of the Rings because it's a richer story. And I poured 980 million towards it, and I'm acting in the movie, guys. Me acting in the movie is a bonus. I am acting in the movie. You see what I'm saying here? Because I'm acting in the movie will be that much better. Duh. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. That's why their true nature will show, because they don't want me and Vijay to be rich like them. You see what I'm saying? Or they want me and her to be, because I guarantee you if I sold out, our careers would be sabotaged. And even if our careers weren't sabotaged, the gatekeepers are taking all of me and Vijay's money. There's a reason why me and Vijay came, and our keys will be useless. We came here with the keys for a reason, not wait what. We don't have to sell to them. You see what I'm saying? Hence why what? The Steph family's true nature will come out. They don't want me and Vijay to get the glowing beauty, to stay young forever, to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? To be multi-billionaires, living that lavish life, owning our own jet, 150 million rooftop condo, the yacht, owning our big studio bigger than the Hollywood companies, being movie stars, bigger movie stars than all these Hollywood stars, having control in the boxes. They don't want that. Hence why their true nature is going to show. I'm going to show my comment for you guys.